So I'm Sarah Danucci with the Nassau Humane Society, and this is Ziggy. Ziggy was rescued from a hoarding case when just before I started working here. It was April of 2019. He was one of hundreds of dogs that were smaller in size that had been living in rabbit hutch type cages piled on top of each other. And when he first came, I first saw him, he was in a crate in the office, and you couldn't tell, not only could you not tell what kind of dog he was, you couldn't tell he was a dog. I just saw these beautiful eyes staring out from under all this crazy matted fur. And when I asked, what kind is that? They said, it's a Ziggy. We don't know. But Ziggy was so hard to handle that he wasn't even in a kennel yet. He was the only one they couldn't get into a kennel to transport. And when I first started working with him in May, he was so feral that we had to lasso him to get a leash on him. I know, buddy. Ziggy has come a long way. You can see he's nervous, but Ziggy is perpetually nervous. He has some PTSD. He has panic attacks when he's going for walks. But all in all, he's a happy dog, and he has a much better life than he did. We have adopted him now. He lives with me, my two kids, my husband, and a small dog the same size as him. He's very quirky. When he drinks his water, he kind of bites it. And so I can always tell which dog is drinking water just by listening, because he splashes around like he's in a swimming pool. And that's because his first owner, which I think was like a puppy mill sort of situation, had durable waters in the cage instead of actual bowls. So he was used to getting his water one drop at a time. So he learned what a leash was in the last year, what a house was, what a couch was, which is his favorite invention. And when I first brought him home to foster, he stayed in his kennel all the time, never wanted to come out. He's still very shy for being my dog for 6 months already. He still is quivering when I'm holding him. Aren't you, buddy? You're okay. So he's never going to be a cuddly sort of dog. He's always going to have some issues, but he's a lot of fun, and he is happy. He plays with toys now. When I first threw a ball to him, he cowered in the corner and wondered why I was throwing things at him, didn't know what it was. Took him quite a while to play with toys, but he will actually walk around the house and pick up a dog toy and just start being a dog, which is great. It's something he didn't get a chance to do for the first several years. So that is Ziggy's story. And Ziggy and I both thank you for all your donations and for your commitment to the Nassau Humane Society, and for giving all animals like him another chance. He looks very nervous, but he really is a happy dog. So we both thank you. Bye-bye.